So entrepreneur.com just put out this article talking about Gen Z and becoming an influencer. Gen Z's main career aspiration is to be an influencer, according to a new report. And specifically, they want to be an influencer on TikTok, which is interesting because it used to be being a YouTuber was what they aspired to be, but TikTok. Two things about this though. Number one, it doesn't surprise me that they want to do it because it looks fun and they want the lifestyle. Secondly, why TikTok? Because it's what everyone is using of that generation, but it's easier to create. TikTok has made it very easy for you to record something and turn it into a piece of content that you can upload all within the app. My advice for new creators, or especially Gen Z, really anybody, is know that what makes TikTok easy also makes it competitive. So don't just think it's something that's easy because you see a lot of your family and friends popping off. You don't know if they're actually making money. You don't know if they can actually quit their job and do this. You might see the lifestyle, but you just don't know what's going on behind the scenes. But ultimately, the principles that make for a business so that you can become a creator, or in this case, an influencer full time, or the same for any platform. One way to really become an influencer is pick a community. Let's just talk about the cheerleading, and you're going to put out content for other cheerleaders that's interested in cheerleading content, being very specific. Now, if you're just starting out, you might have to experiment. You might have to learn how to use app, edit stuff, come up with good ideas. But once you do decide on that niche, in this case, a community of cheerleaders, just go to town and stay committed. Second thing I would do is you need to figure out what is the business model or the product that you can sell, or a way to make money? Because to sustain this, you've got to pay the bills, right? It's being famous for the sake of being famous isn't enough. So if you can't figure out how to get brand deals, and unfortunately TikTok, same thing with YouTube Shorts, the AdSense or the revenue for ads is just horrible. So you've got to have a product. You've got to have something that you can sell to be able to make money. And then third, just keep in mind that the internet is forever. TikTok goes viral. Whatever you do decide to put out there is going to be with you forever. So be very careful. It's very tempting to just do the challenges, to do what's trendy, do dances. In fact, you hear this from a lot of creators. They're getting burnt out because they never truly were passionate about the content that they were creating. They did it because one video went viral. And then they thought, you know what? I should just do this. It got fun. It got famous. People started recognizing them. Maybe they did get some brand deals, but was it what they truly wanted to do? Now, with that being said, nothing wrong with pivoting too. And this is kind of one of the biggest problems. This is the number one mistake that TikTokers run into. They got famous because it was easy, because one video went viral, or it was during the pandemic when everybody was home and it was easy to gain this influence. But remember, like I said at the beginning, what makes TikTok easy is also what makes it hard. People jump in because they see you succeeding, it gets more competitive. So you have to be better. And if you're not putting out content that you're passionate about, that you love, and you're driven to create value for that community of like cheerleaders or gardeners or people that cook, then it's not going to be sustainable. So be very careful about what you do, both on the just reputation side. Maybe you don't want something following you later on in life. You have to think about that. But secondly, more importantly, for the people that truly want to become creators, what do you believe you could sustain for a long period of time when times get tough? Because I'll tell you, as a creator for over 15 years, there's going to be seasons. There's going to be ups and there's going to be downs. There's going to be algorithm changes, and then there's going to be revenue problems. There's going to be more competition, more creators. And then guess what? Things change. Maybe your content isn't as popular. Maybe it was a season. So you have to be ready for those challenges. And if you're doing something that you love, that you would do for free, that's actually a good thing, because it's going to sustain you through those times that you're going to need to be prepared for. So anyways, that's what I say. I personally don't use TikTok, but I do think it's the future. It's influenced Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts. And the biggest piece of advice I'd have, try to find a way to move from short form to long form, because the other thing that you're running into right now, a lot of creators, they say that they love TikTok, they love short form, but they're not finding it making them enough money, and it's so unpredictable, and long form is the way to go. And if you want more of that type of content, make sure you subscribe to this channel, because that's what we talk about.